Good evening, dear friends. Today I'm going to show you how to create quizzes and earn money in paidera. In my previous videos, I have shown how to do survey and earn money, and at the same time I have shown how to do quizzes and earn money in paidera. But today I will show how to create quizzes for paidera and earn money. So let's see how we do that. Well, we will sign in to paidera as usual. After you sign in, this dashboard will come and it will show you the amount and everything. So we will go to town and there will be too many options like take survey, complete tasks, take quizzes, but we will go for create quizzes. So click on create quizzes. After you clicking, this quiz editor page will come where it will say make money by creating and sharing your own quizzes with your friends. Usually we make quiz with this, and as you can see we have one quiz here because I have made one quiz and it's approved. And today we will make another quiz, and this is the amount they paid me for this quiz, and they will show you also the attempt, and there is option to share, so you can share this quiz too. Now there is option said add quiz. We'll click on that add quiz, and this option will come add a new quiz, and it will say check our quizzes for more inspiration. So you can check more quizzes how to make. Then this is the note, this quiz has to make only in English. And you see the quiz details means there is a title and short description, but for me I have already created my quizzes and keep it in my notepad. So now I will show, and I will copy it from there and I'll put it here, because if I start typing here it will take time. Now you see my quiz is today, are you a book lover? This is my quiz headline. So I will copy it and I will paste it to the title. Okay, so this is my quiz title, and then I will add a short description of the quiz. I mean, why I'm making this quiz, what is the purpose. So I will say by doing these quizzes we want to know that around the world how much people are involved in reading book nowadays. So this is the main purpose of this quiz. And then after you writing a short description, you will see a option to add image. I mean, you can add a image related to your quiz. Okay, so if you click on this, it will give you an option to upload a image. So you upload the image, and then you can just press add quiz. It will say are you sure, you say yes, then it will add you the quiz. Okay, so it says the quiz is added successfully. Okay, and now you can see there is it says quiz added successfully, and you can see there is in the top it says add are you a book lover. This is the headline and the image, and the description is there. Now you can see two small options on the side. One is questions and then the result. So first we will add the question. Okay, so let's go to add the question. You click on this button, says add question. So after you clicking on this, it will give you option to write the questions and other instructions. So first let's bring that question. So I write it here as I told you in notepad. So my question is, do you read book every day? So this is my first question. So I'll just write my first question over here, and then choice type. I mean, if it is a multiple choice, you can single choice, you can choose your choice. So for me it's a multiple choice, and it has two options, yes or no. I mean, do you read book every day? The option is yes or no. I will add so yes, and give an option no. So the people who will take the quiz, they can choose which one. If they read book, they will say yes. If they do not read book, they will say no. And then it's done. So do you read book? This first question is done. So you just say add question, and it will say are you sure? You say yes. So my first question has been added successfully. You can see that there is a question 1, do you read book every day, and there is two options, yes or no. Same way you again click on add question, and then again you type your question. For me, I have typed it already, so I'll copy it from here, from the notepad. So this question is, how long do you read daily? Okay, this is my second question. So I will write my second question over here, and then I will choose the choices type. So it will be multiple choices again, and this time my option will be 4. Okay, so I have 2 here. I can add another 2 on the right hand side. You can see there is a plus sign, so you click on that, the another choice will add. So I click again. So as much as choice you want, you can choose here. So this time I have 4 choices. You can see I have right here my 4 choice. So I'll copy it, I'll take it there, and I will put my each choice in each column. So I have 4 choice, I have to put in 4 columns. So like first I have 2 hours, then I have 3 hours, then I will take multiple choice like more than 5 hours, and 0 to 1 hours. So this is the 4 choice I give my people who will take the quizzes. So this is done. So same way again I will press on add question. So the same way we can keep adding our question to this quiz. So usually in this quiz we have to add at least 10 question minimum. 10 questions you have to add, but for me usually I add 12 to 13 questions. It's better actually to do that, but at least 10 questions you have to add for sure, otherwise your quiz will not be valid. So the same way you keep adding the questions until you reach to 10 at least, but the question has to be related to your subject. My subject is, are you reading the book or are you a book lover? So all the questions are related to that. How many hours you read book, which book do you like to read, if you carrying a book while you are traveling or no. So same way as I showed, you just keep adding all the question. So for me, as I said, I usually add 14 to 13 or 14 questions, and always give some common question like how old are you, what is your gender, this kind of thing. So for me, all the questions are almost added. Like in this quiz I have added 14 question. Okay, see I will show I have added 14 question. Yep, so that's okay. I added 13. I will add one more question, so it will be 14. Usually I add 13 to 14 as I said. So this is my last question I'm going to add. My last question is, what is your gender? So these are the common question usually you need to add. Which language you speak, and what is your, which color do you like? These are at least 2 or 3 common question. Okay, so this is my last question I'm going to add on this. So like question is, what is your gender? Male, and then you keep second option is female. So I will add this question now. So this is the last question I'm going to add, and it will be 14 number question. Okay, my 14th number question is added successfully. Now we will go to result. As we add the questions, same way we have to add results. Before going to the results, you at least check your question is everything is okay or no. Okay, as you can see, I'm checking all the spelling and everything. So now let's go to add the results. But there is option, you see, submit quiz for review, but they said after submitting the quiz you cannot edit it anymore. So that's why before you submitting you have to check your question, quiz and everything properly. Okay, so now let's go to add results. So you click on results, same as question, it will give you option add result. Okay, so what is the result actually? So result is that after completing this quiz, people will get an result like he is a good reader or not. So add result, and it will give you a option say result. So like you can categorize in 2 way. Like first one I will give, he is a really book lover, he likes to read books. This is my first result. If someone is giving all good answers, that he is related to the reading books, then I can give him this option will come. You are a real book lover. So this is the heading, and then you can add a result description, like to encourage him and this thing. So I have my description written over here. I'll just copy. Like I said, wow, you are a great books reader, you keep reading, so you are already knowledgeable because he is reading lots of books. So I add this result. You have to add at least 2 results. So now I will add my second result. Again, this time I will tell him you need to read more. I mean, this is if someone is really not related with the reading books, so we can say you need to read more. I mean, you need to make more relationship with the books. Okay, so this is my heading, and then again I will put a description that books is great friend. I mean, I will just give an explanation that why he needs to read the books. Okay, and then add, are you sure? Yes. Okay, result added successfully. Now my quiz is already completed, but before I submitting, as I said, after you submit, you cannot review, you cannot edit. So you check your question, your result, everything perfectly, and then we'll click on submit quiz for review. And I'm saying again, after submitting the quiz, you cannot edit it anymore. So now I put submit, and it's saying, are you sure? I will say yes, and it will say congratulations, your quiz has been submitted for review. So it is submitted for review. So now from the paidera, they'll submit it. If they see everything is fine, everything is okay, then they will approve it. I already showed you. So you can see also the attempt. When you go to the attempt, how many attempts you have taken, how many quizzes you have. See here, this is my previous quiz I have submitted and they approved, and this much money I get from that. And now you can see this is my second quiz what I submitted now, and it says it is pending for review. Okay, and this is the question I have asked, this is the answer. But now after I submit it, I cannot edit it anymore. Okay, now there is no option to edit it. Now I have to wait for paidera to review and approve it. And you can see now I have 2 total quizzes. Before you have seen I have 1, now I have 2. Okay, so usually this is done. That's how you can create quizzes from quiz editor and earn money.